Hello, my friends out there in Facebook land. This is Ellis Paul in Charlottesville, Virginia. Welcome to the Traveling Medicine Show. We are here several times a week, but we call the Friday show the Traveling Medicine Show because why not? That's kind of what we are here on Friday nights. I hope you will join me for an hour plus of music, conversation, jokes, dancing. It's just going to be me tonight here, singing songs from my catalog, cover songs. Grab a beverage, put your feet up. Let me know where you're from on the screen. Nice to have you guys here. Happy Friday.
Nobody on the road, nobody on the beat. I feel it in the air.
Here's Brain Drain from New Zealand, our first guest to announce themselves. Nice to have you there from on the other side of the planet. Must be incredibly late there, or early.
I'm driving by your house, though I know you're not home.
Nice to have you here.
But I can see you, your brown skin shining in the sun.
Charlene from Bethany, Oklahoma. Nice to see you again, Charlene. Thank you for tuning in. Wallingford, Connecticut, and there we go. Wallingford, Connecticut. Nice to have you here. All right, BSK Pride. That's. I only have one fan in New Zealand, and it's you, man. So thank you for tuning in. Scott Barth over there in Kansas. Good to have you guys here. Maybe I'll do a little Over the Rainbow tonight. Steve Kaczynski from Columbus, Ohio.
Wonder if it was a dream.
Baby Grayson. Good to have Baby Grayson here as well.
Remember how I made you scream.
Illinois in the house with Kathy Kalai. Thank you, Kathy, for tuning in. Frankfort, Connecticut. Raleigh, North Carolina with Charles Braybeck. Boston with Jeannie and Donald. Oh, okay. It's just us, man. The bromance continues. Dar is there for us in Kentucky. Good to have you here, Dar, again. Tim Heyman up in Ohio. Jackie. Scarlett. Pittsburgh, Denver, and Worcester. Hello, Susan. Good to have you here. Vicky up in Oklahoma. Nice to have you here as well. Cheers. And my friend Deb McWethy in New Hampshire. I've had a nice couple hours. I'll tell you a little bit more about it as we get closer. I'm going to watch the sunset behind me here in Virginia. Massachusetts is here with Andrea Green and Nadia all the way over there in Maryland. All right. Good.
A little voice inside my head said, don't look back, you can never look back. I thought I knew what love was, but did I know?
Disneyland, I like that. Thanks, Tom Harris, for coming in. Andrea Green, Angela's college roommate. Nice to have you here too, Andrea. There's Andrea. Some of those names. We're going to start in just a minute. Please spread the word that we're here so more people show up. But it's going to be a pretty casual night. Thanks, Darlene. Thank you for that. Beautiful summer day here in Virginia. Certainly is. Bethany, say hello back to her. I'm going to start in just about a minute, guys. Going to be a nice night of songs, conversation. If you got any questions, just fire them off in the old chats. All right. Most of you folks know we have our little intros locked and loaded here. This is the intro for the Traveling Medicine Show. nice to have you here. I'm Ellis Paul. I'm in Charlottesville, Virginia, the Traveling Medicine Show here. Let's see if we can get this off. There we go. That's what I love right there. Doing it all here. I wish I was an octopus and had more hands. I'm in Charlottesville, Virginia. So happy to be here sitting, playing songs with y'all. I'm going to be here probably quite a lot in the fall and certainly a lot in the next 6 weeks, 7 weeks or so. Not a lot of shows on the books because of all the things that are going on with the COVID pandemic out there in the world. So, but we can sit here and we can play for people in New Zealand, Brazil, Kentucky, Oklahoma, all those places with foreign intrigue. I got laid off, it's Monday. I'm calling to tell you it don't suit me well. I feel like I failed you. You say we got each other, that's plenty enough, and I know that's true. We got one kid coming, one still in diapers. It's a rainy drive home with one good wiper. Leave a porch light on. I need a beacon just to pull me to you. Now if I ever lost you, I'd be lost too, just drifting in a sea of blue. You're in my skin like a rose, like a rose tattoo. Now the economy's crashing and this poor boy's laughing 'cause there's nothing to lose. We don't live in no mansion, there's no bling to put on, only Walmart fashion will do. Inside the house, the baby's screaming, the pasta's steaming, and I look through the windows, it feels like I'm dreaming. You pull the door open, say, Daddy, when you coming home? If I ever lost you, I would be lost too, just drifting in a sea of blue. You're in my skin like a rose, like a rose tattoo. And you say we'll fight for the best case scenario, and then you pour that Morrison on the stereo. Well, sure, there's trouble in the boardrooms, trouble in the factories, trouble in the alleys out back. We've got to love these patterns, love is what matters. Baby, I got your back, got your back, I've got your back, hey, I've got your back. If I ever lost you, I would be lost too, just drifting in a sea of blue. You're in my skin like a rose, like a rose tattoo, like a rose tattoo, like a rose, like a rose, like a rose. Rose tattoo, y'all. Want to say hi to Karen over there in Pittsburgh. She's holding the home court down. She is running the office, the Ellis Paul Biz, and I'm hoping the sound is good. I see Darlene's having a little issue. I want to thank you, Darlene, for the tip in the tip jar, as well as Bill Ely. I want to go back to our friend in New Zealand, Brain Drain, under the moniker Brain Drain. He says, how have you been enjoying your touring again, Ellis? I understand COVID restrictions kept you from performing for a while. I actually didn't perform in front of an audience for, 16 months. It was quite a while. I just been slowly sticking my toe in the water. I went to Maine and with a vacation group did a show, a couple of shows in Boston, and then drove out to the Woody Guthrie Folk Festival for a week. And I kind of feel like my feet are kind of getting used to being out there, and the wheels are happy being rolling down a highway. It's been, that part of it's been great. Still feel a little bit discombobulated socially and figuring out, how to feel confident being outdoors and greeting people and there's some social skills that have eroded over the year and a half, but it's very, very nice. I have to say, I'm in the middle of writing a bunch. I'm juggling 3 or 4 songs right now. I'm going to be debuting a song on Sunday night at 8 p.m. for the Patreon audience. If you're a member at Patreon, you get to see it for the first time, hear it for the first time. I'm going to also do a demo of it in the next week or so, just vocal and guitar, and that's going to be up on the Patreon site as well for those of you. You can see it over here. Yeah, you just go patreon.com/Ellis Paul. It'll bring you there. I'm going to start feeding people the guitar vocal demos for songs that I'm considering for the record, and just strip down demos, the naked versions of the songs, so I can get feedback from people about what they think should be on it or not. I'm excited about this new song. It's called The Gift, and it's about the best gift anyone ever gave me. And I'll give you a hint. The gift, I'll tell you this much. Patty Griffin, the wonderful songwriter, singer, artist extraordinaire, she's the one that gave me the gift. And it's a song about a gift she gave me about 25 years ago, long time ago. To this day, it's the best gift I've ever received, and saved my life in a lot of ways. And that's what the song is about. I'm going to be debuting it on Sunday at the Patreon show. And as I'm writing these songs and getting the songs ready for the new album, I'm going to be sharing the vocal guitar versions with anybody that's a member at Patreon so they can hear it. I'll be probably playing those shows on the Traveling Medicine show as well after they're debuted over on the Patreon site. So this one is called A Drive-In Movie. Tomorrow night I'm going to be playing this song with a string quartet over in Stanton, Virginia. I just did a rehearsal, and I'm also going to do the song Home with a string quartet, which brought tears to my eyes. Really beautiful. Just going over to the Patreon site to see if there's something out there. July 23rd. That should be good. Take me to a driving movie. Put your body right next to me. Whisper promises to me. Roll the windows down. 'Cause when you look at me like that, kiss me and I'll kiss you right back. Break your heart, give it to me. Take me to a drive-in movie. Hey. Take me on a long vacation, outbound from an old train station. We'll watch the world go by till we close our eyes in a lemon car. Up in a brand new place. You're the only one who knows my face. Looking for a little salvation. Take me on a long vacation. Take me. It doesn't matter where we go. Take me. I don't even have to know. Take me slow. Tom Harris wants to know what this guitar is. It is a custom Taylor guitar. What is the model number? I'll have to look at it after the song, so I'm kind of hard to develop. Take me on a roller coaster. I wanna feel my heart turn over till I'm upside down, can't touch the ground, there's no gravity. I wanna feel my blood rush just like the first time we touched. Wanna fall over and over and over. Take me on a roller coaster. Take me. Doesn't matter where we go. Take me. I don't even have to know. Take me slow. Take me to a drive-in movie. Slide a little closer to me. Yeah, it is a C custom JU. I found this guitar over in El Reno, Oklahoma, a place called Oklahoma Vintage Guitars. I want to thank Charlene for the love and the tip jar, as well as Brian Warren. Thank you guys so much for keeping me going here. I'm playing over at Mary Baldwin College in the Spa as part of the High Fits summer music program for amazing string players from all over the country who come in, young ones, high school, college, come in, and they have an intensive learning experience every summer in Stanton, Virginia. And I'm one of the guest artists. I get to come in and have them play string quartets with me, and I got to tell you, home made me cry tonight. I literally cried in front of a bunch of high school and college string players. It sounded so absolutely beautiful. Christy, thank you for the love. Christy Thomas in the old tip jar. You're the best. Cheers to you. Thank you guys for the support. I'm still going to be playing for you. There's going to be a lot of restrictions happening in the fall. I have a feeling because of the slowness of people who believe in vaccinations. There's going to be a lot of, I'm just not going to get on the road like I thought I might. But hopefully by, like next February, March, hopefully, we'll see. We'll see where this thing goes. It's so hard to know. My frustration level is really great with people that are not vaccinated. Let's see. Let's see about the transpose. Let's do home. How about that? Why don't we? Thanks, Mike, for the love in the tip jar. Turn it up a little bit. That night, the walls were speaking, the pipes inside them creaking, told a secret rising in the halls. And you lay beside me sleeping with the dreams that you were keeping. The smoke was in the stairwell outside the walls. We had moved in just November, that first night I remember. You lit a candle, I laid a mattress on the floor, and we toasted to our savings, to adulthood, to behaving, to this house with drafty windows, creaking doors. To hold the woman across the table. Oh, she's dreaming in the sheets. Oh, this house is just an address. You're my home. So we stood like statues staring. The sirens came in blaring, and the Johnsons brought us coffee for the cold. And somewhere someone was singing. It was my radio alarm clock ringing. It was a wake-up call singing to my soul. That who sits across the table, oh, is dreaming in my sheets. Oh, this house is just an address. You're my home. I can't believe I'm thanking Jesus as I watch the roof come down. But I can put back all the pieces as long as you're table. Oh, just dreaming in my sheets. This house is just an address. You lift me upon the sadness. This house is just an address. You're my home. You are my home. Oh my gosh. Susan Gore, thank you for the generosity in the tip jar tonight. Thank you so much. I'm here, guys, always fighting with the piano. Some of you know that I have this hand condition. I'm going to get it fixed, but this is what it looks like. I have Dupuytren syndrome, and it's closing my fist into itself. And it's especially, I'm playing around it on the piano. It's not a pretty thing to watch. Check this out. This is how I play around it. You can see that this finger here is not doing much. It's like it's not even there, but most piano players want to use that pinky. I played a $30,000 Yamaha piano today while I was over there in Stanton, and it sounded, oh my God, it sounded so beautiful. If I had a piano that sounded that great, I might not ever play guitar again. That's how much it sounded wonderful. And but I've got to get this thing fixed. I've got a bunch of other things we are doing and in the next 4 months, including writing songs. So I don't want to, as I'm getting ready for the new album, I don't want to have surgery and then have to recover from it or have, that kind of stuff done. So I'm just going to play around it, write the songs. It's not painful unless I fall. If I was to fall down with my hands, I couldn't catch myself and I'd likely break this finger. And so I have to be careful on ice. Charles Brabeck, thank you for the love in the tip jar. Thank you, guys. And Mike, thank you as well, Mike Dawkins. Mike Dawkins says, I just got arthritis yesterday, age 49. Yeah. I have family members with arthritis. I don't know if this is related to arthritis. It's in both hands, and it's, both of them are closing, but I can get it fixed. It's just what it is. I'll figure it out. But I can't fall. Falling would not be good. Yeah. But no pain. It doesn't hurt. It gets a little numb at times. And then, when I'm playing piano, I got to reach over sometimes like that. Yes, and I'm going to be moving actually as well in the next 6 weeks. So lots of busy stuff. I'm hoping that it won't interrupt the flow of shows. I want to be here on Friday nights for you. But around moving time, I'm not sure I'm going to pull that one off. We'll find out as we get close. But I'm going to be in a new place that's going to be more conducive to my art and to my music. And a great way to start over. Laurie and I are going to be moving over to Crozet, Virginia, which is about 10 miles outside of Charlottesville. And it's a beautiful little town. And we're going to be in walking distance of a post office, a bank, coffee shop, ice cream shop, wine shop, grocery store, sandwiches, burgers, a hardware store. All that is within walking distance. And it's nice. And I feel like as we're coming out of COVID, to be able to start in a new place, it just really, really feels great to be able to do that. Let's play some more music, shall we? A Mark Erelli song here. I read the papers, I watch the news. Seems there's only pain and suffering, there ain't much I can do. And it's so senseless, I feel defenseless, so small. I can lock my windows, bolt my doors, but if I don't feel safe enough to speak my mind anymore, then what's the use? There's nothing left to lose, no further to fall. So I'm gonna believe, gonna dream, gonna roll up my sleeves, give everything until there's nothing left to give. That's the only one I know how to live. It was a nightmare, no tongue could tell how the streets of New York City look just like the gates of hell. In a flash, all the smoke, the ash came pouring down like rain. They circled wagons, they gathered around, and they bravely pulled their brothers and their sisters from the ground. And I know that I owe them more than to be afraid. So I'm gonna love, I'm gonna believe, gonna dream, gonna roll up my sleeves, give everything until there's nothing left to give. That's the only way I know how to live. I'll tell you what to believe. I'm too young to be so cynical, too old to be naive. But if every action breeds a reaction, let this be mine. I'm gonna love, I'm gonna believe, gonna dream, slaves, give everything until there's nothing left to give. That's the only way I know how to live. Brazina, thank you for the love in the tip jar. I guess we might have had a fatal error tonight on the old Patreon page. I don't know what I did wrong. Let me just go back there and see if it's up. Let's see. Posts. I'm just going to look and see. Scheduled. $7:23:21. It should be good there. I don't know. And I'm over there on, looks like I'm over on 23:21. Yeah, I'm over on the other stuff is going fine. I don't know what I did wrong, but sometimes, you know, you can't be in control of everything. It's kind of a one-man operation over here in the booth where we do the show. I am the producer, the cameraman, the sound guy, the performer, the person that reads all of the stuff that comes through, and occasionally the dots just do not connect. So I want to know how you folks are doing for a minute. I'm going to put the guitar down here. I know we had one woman write me from VCU where she was in intensive care, and it flew by in the early stages of the show. Let me see. Looking back. See if we can find her. Yeah, Diane Welch. She says, hello from Richmond, VCU, ICU. I hope you are a nurse and not a patient, but let us know if you're still listening and let us know how you're doing. How are you hanging? There it is. That's Diane. Diane, are you in the hospital or are you a nurse? Why are you in ICU? Stacy Rico is painting her nephew's playroom. David and Lenny are down there. Maybe they're in Florida. They are doing well. Or is it Leanie? I never pronounce your name right, and I apologize. We've got a nice sunset here in Charlottesville, Virginia. I'm in Pantops, which is part of Charlottesville, kind of on top of a mountain. And you can see if you use binoculars, somebody in that window just turned a light on. They're cooking dinner over there, I guess. Karen Hansen Mima says she totaled her beloved car. Pretty banged up, but not badly hurt. Well, I'm glad you're okay. You are a beloved member of this community, so Karen, I hope you heal up well and get a new car and get back on your feet. Diane Welch is a nurse. Hey, we salute you, Diane here. Here's to you. Thank you for all you do in the ICU. Victoria Rankin, thank you for the love in the tip jar. Diane, oh Diane, she is a nurse working in the ICU. And if you go achoo, she's the one to see you. She'll fix you up right, send you on your way. Diane will work all day, all night, except sometimes on Friday night. She tunes in to the old travel and medicine show. But if someone has a nose to blow, she'll get out from her spot, fix them up, send them back out on their way. Diane, thank you for what you do. You're the one that gets us through. It's a hard task. Wear a mask. Oh. My kids have been out of school for about over a year. But in the fall, they're supposed to be back. And they're supposed to be vaccinated here in Charlottesville. There's mandatory vaccinations for the high school kids. So they're going to get some shots, and they haven't been vaccinated yet, but it's all going to happen in the next month. And I wouldn't be surprised if there's a mask rule in place by the time they do go back, and which is hard, but whatever is the safest thing to do, that's what we should do, I think. So Tom Harris wants to hear a Joel Raphael. I don't know any of Joel's songs by heart. I'm a big Joel Raphael fan, however. I think he's the best singer of Woody Guthrie songs on the planet. And I say that with all sincerity. I think he's the best voice to hear those songs in. And I love him dearly. What an amazing musician he is. Jimmy Pollard says he's getting ready for the Jack Kerouac birthcentennial here in Lowell, Massachusetts next year. The On the Road scroll will be there, which I believe that's the scroll that Jack wrote it on. Didn't he do it longhand and just wrote it? That will be amazing to see. That's exciting. Lowell's Finest Son next year, the big centennial. I actually appeared on a Jack Kerouac play as a character, and that was released on DVD. I can't remember the name of the character. It's been 20 years or so, but there you have it. If there's something that you guys want to hear, let me know. I want to remind you that on Sunday night, I'm going to be debuting a brand new song that's going to be on the new album, most assuredly. It's called The Gift. It's about a gift I received from my friend Patty Griffin back 25 years ago in Nashville. Literally probably around 25 years ago. One of those things, there it is, Jimmy Pollard. Dr. Sax, yeah, that was the name of the play, I believe. I don't think I played Dr. Sax. I can't remember who I played. But yeah, there's a recording of it, and I'm on it, which is pretty fun. Yeah. There's Isabella Jibb. She says hello. He typed it on butcher paper. That's the paper I guess they wrap ham and chicken in and that kind of thing. Pretty amazing. One of our finest writers. He probably had a great impression on Dylan and all the writers that came thereafter, even musicians. Glorified the life on the road, which I've been living for 30 years. Mike Dawkins wants to hear Trolley Car. Gosh, can I do that without taking it out? Let me see. We'll take out the old 3-ring binder. Today when I was playing with those kids, they all had iPads and foot pedals. And when they had to turn the page, they just hit the foot pedal. And it swung on over. So jealous of them and how comfortable they are with technology. And meanwhile, I'm carrying a 30-pound 3-ring binder all over the world. Here we go. I think I can do that for you, Mr. Dawkins. Let's try it. All right, let's see here. Trolley Car. This should be fun. All right, let's see. Snowy night, cops shut down the freeway. The big men in plows are carving up the streets, and below them, jammed on a highway, I'm with 200 overdressed strangers, brushing snow off coats and shoulders, kicking snow off dressy feet. You live 6 miles down this trolley car's trail, up above the red line where the street musicians wail, where baby we used to take down coffee on the sidewalk taking tunes. We'd drink in the waning hours till we polished off the moon, and who knew the moon would fail on the trolley car trail. Park Street, next station, says a voice with an accent I've heard. I see shoppers up on the platforms where the green and red lines diverge. Find my way through the packages and bowls to a payphone. The operator knows. She says to me, hey, your nervousness shows. I say nervous is too good a word. She lives 6 miles down this trolley car's trail, up above the red line where the street musicians wail. Well, baby, we used to chase down coffee on the sidewalk, taking tunes. We'd drink in the waning hours till we polished off the moon. Who knew the moon would fail on the trolley car trail? I think snowfall should be measured by how much it takes a city by surprise, by how far back old timers go to remember how much a blizzard stung their eyes. The last time I saw you, you had summer in your eyes. Oh, the phone rings, but it only brings your voice on a machine. I'm not here, the message is clear, I'm off the hook again. I called you out in the ice and snow to coax you where the snowmen grow, but you're not home. Hey, I gotta go. It's good to hear your voice. She lives 6 miles down this trolley car's trail, up above the red line where the street musicians wail, where baby we used to coast down coffee on the sidewalk, taking tunes. We'd taken away till we polished off the moon. And who knew the moon would fail on the trolley car trail? All right, there you go, Trolley Car. I want to thank Deb McWethy for the love and the tip jar tonight. Thank you guys for keeping the rent paid and the kids fed and all that you've done to support my music. If you're not a member of Patreon, consider joining over there. It's only $1 a month to start out. I know a lot of you guys are struggling like a lot of musicians are, so we wanted to keep it as affordable as possible. And I also know that a lot of you are giving additional funds in the tip jar for me. So, but if you go over there, you get to learn everything quicker. You get to hear the songs before they're released publicly. You get to hear songs as I'm writing them. You get to hear shows that aren't anywhere else. And lots of ticket and merchandise breaks on price and things like that. So you actually, especially at those lower levels, you're actually saving money by joining. So thank you for that. Rose says, nice song. We never heard Trolley Car before. You guys came in this century probably to my music, so you might not have heard that one. Darlene says, there's a full moon tonight. Excellent for releasing all that does not serve us. I agree. Let's hear it for that. How do you practice that on a daily basis when doubts and anxieties and fears creep into your daily life? It's hard. Pat McEntee wants to hear Did Galileo Pray? And I see quite a few suggestions coming in here, so we'll get to those. Let's do Did Galileo Pray? Why not? Let's try it. That's over on Lucille here. And then someone wanted to hear Once Upon a Summertime. Today was a beautiful time to be in Charlottesville. There we go. Darlene's got a good suggestion. She says, meditate and talk to your spirit guide, CP. Go out and look at the moon tonight. You know, I will do that. I am going to step out after the show and take a little walk and take a peek at the moon. It's supposed to be very red tonight from all of the fire, from these western fires. Every week on Patreon, Karen releases something from the back archive. She is reminding us here, members of Patreon received a Ellis Paul Trio version of Maria's Beautiful Mess this week, and that had Christopher Williams on it, and also Don Conoscenti. Michael, thank you for the love and the tip jar. Andrea Green says she's been watching my shows at the Iron Horse. They're in Northampton, one of the best places to play in the country. I love that place. Lots of history there. Let's try the Galileo Pray. It's a good one to play with all these heavenly bodies in the sky tonight. When he looked into a starry sky upon Jupiter, with its cold moons making their weary rounds, did he know that the Pope would claim that he ran with Lucifer, and a prison cell would be where he'd lay his head down? Was he wearing a thorny crown when he plotted a motion of planets? Was Mercury in retrograde? But he found the truth when a lie was what was demanded. When the judges asked him pointedly, he was trembling that day. Galileo Pray, to Galileo Pray, and he said, tell Ptolemy, tell Copernicus that the sun is at the core of us. Well, the church, the Pope, can't deny the Milky Way. And every flower that's followed the sun has known all along what God had done. They whisper truth as the seasons each give way. He said, don't shoot the messenger. The postman delivers truth today. And truth will march in Birmingham. It'll block the tanks in Tiananmen. Put the judges on the witness stand. Let's see what they all say. Galileo Pray. Galileo Pray. In the heavens you'll see, yeah,
as God had conceived. Oh, believe it, believe. Don't shoot the messenger. Well, the postman delivers truth today, and truth will march in Birmingham. It'll block the tanks in Tiananmen, put the judges on the witness stand. Let's see what they all say. The Galileo Pray. Galileo Pray. Pray. To Galileo Pray. Pray. To Galileo Pray. That is Did Galileo Pray on the old high string. Go on and look at the full moon tonight. Darius telling you that it's full and it's bright. Even in Kentucky beneath the full moon, those of you who are lucky won't see it prettier soon. Step out and take a look at the moon. Take a look at the moon. Go and take a look at the moon. Go and take a look at the moon. Whew. I was a little late getting ready for the show tonight because I was coming off of the rehearsal for the string quartet tomorrow night. That's going to be over at Mary Baldwin College. I believe it starts at around 7-ish or 8-ish. One of those ishes. If you guys are in the area, you want to come out and see it. Yeah, it's at the spa on the Mary Baldwin campus. And I'll be playing a few songs with Laurie, and I'll be playing Home from my own catalog, and also Drive-In Movie, and we're going to do The Chain by Fleetwood Mac with a quartet as well, which is going to be amazing. Yeah, that's going to be a fun day. We'll try and get a little video. I'll probably put it up on Patreon or something. We'll get somebody to videotape it so you guys get to hear it. Nice to sit with you guys tonight. Thank you again. Cheers to you, everyone who contributed to the tip jar. I appreciate it. Thank you for the love. This is a free show, of course. The Sunday night show is for Patreon folks only. I'm going to be introducing a new song. I cannot wait. I love it. Maybe I could play just the guitar part. Let's do that. Let's see, where did that guitar go? I guess it's back here, so we can do this. So I'll play you what the guitar part sounds like, even like that. When I was driving out to Oklahoma, I was listening to the Beatles, and you're welcome, Darlene. Always lovely to have you here. I was listening to While My Guitar Gently Weeps.
it goes from a minor to when it gets that chorus, it goes major. And I wanted to do that in a song, so that's one reason why I'm so psyched about this song. Because it does that very same thing. Here's the verses. I'll do it one more time. Goes to this. So yeah, I'm still, learning from the masters, the people that I care the most about. And you don't hear songs like that on the radio. They don't take melodic chances like that anymore. The thing about the Beatles were they were so willing to experiment and just be out there strange. It's easy to admire a song like Here Comes the Sun, which is just so richly beautiful, gorgeous, but sort of a little bit more, at least, in its brilliance, it's so broadly sunshiny, but it's in the middle of the road compared to A Day in the Life and things like that. So yeah, I'm really psyched about that guitar part. Can't wait to share the whole song with you. I'm still working on lyrics and stuff. I'm going to commit myself to finishing the first draft on Sunday and playing it for the folks on Patreon. So sign up over there on Patreon. That's the kind of cool shit you get over there, is hearing songs in their earliest configurations. And it's been so nice to sit with you folks. I'm going to just do one more song and then sit with you and visit for a bit. We'll do our theme song. The David Glaser song. Our dear friend. Pat Donahue's out there listening on his beats. I did a Beatles night on Patreon a couple weeks ago. We only did 10 songs or so there's an opportunity to do a whole nother night of the Beatles, or maybe we'll do a Rolling Stones night, or an REM night, or a U2 night, or a Police night, or I don't know, a Jackson Browne night. Maybe I'll do Tapestry. But that's, we'll figure all that out. I'm going to wait until I transition over to the new place. Beautiful sunset behind me, huh? I think a red sky. I know a lot of the smoke from fires is reddening the sky in a beautiful way tonight. Their suffering is our beauty over here. It's such an irony. Let's try this. I wonder where you are tonight. I wonder if you're happy. I say a little prayer and send it out across the miles. I hope you're in a happy place with people there that love you. And I hope you make it back to them before too long a while. Long is the road that lies days since you've been gone. May the angel on your shoulder guide you safely through the night. And may the concrete river bring you home. May the concrete river bring you home. I wonder where you are tonight. I wonder if you're driving on a winding concrete river in a raft of glass and steel. The darkness interrupted by a lonely bright oasis, a full tank and a coffee, and you're back behind the wheel. Long is the road that lies between us, and many are the days since you've been gone. May the angel on your shoulder guide you safely through the night. And may the concrete river bring you home. May the concrete river bring you home. That has been our theme song here on the Traveling Medicine Show since it began way back in May of last year. Sung by David Glaser. That's right, Pat Donahue. David Glaser. Wonderful songwriter. Check him out if you get a chance. And he's not with us anymore, but his music will always be, and I'll always be playing that song. Lovely to hang out with you guys tonight. Let's put on a little music. Maybe we can do Cats in the Cradle. Why not? Cheers, y'all.
A child arrived just the other day.
I'm going to watch The Sopranos.
In the usual way, but there were planes to catch and bills to pay. He learned to walk while I was away, and he was talking for he knew it. And as he grew, he said, I'm gonna be like you.
Thank you, Leanie. Good to see you here again. Brian Warren, thank you for coming in. Good night, Stacy.
And the kids
Cheers to you guys.
in the silver spoon. Little boy blue and the man in the moon. When you're coming home, Dad, I don't
I'm drinking the bubbly tonight.
but we'll get together there. You know we'll have a good time there.
Love it. Here's to you, Christian. Thank you so much for listening, coming in. Good night, Jenny. Thank you so much.
Just the other day.
Be safe out there, y'all. Take care of each other. Take care of your bodies.
Teach me to throw. I said not today. I got a lot to do. He said that's okay. And
Me
he
too.
walked
Good night,
away,
darling.
But a smile never dimmed. He said I'm gonna be like him.
All right.
No, I'm gonna be like
Go
him.
grab one. Good night, Craig and family.
And the cats in the cradle and the silver spoon.
Here's the cherry pie.
Boy blue and the man in the moon. When you're coming home, Dad, I don't know when.
Good night, Susan Gore. Thank you for the love and the tip jar. Cheers to you.
You know we'll have a good time there.
Bill, we'll see you out there in Denver sometime. Good night, Diane. Cheers to you. Thank you for all you do for us.
Well, he came home from college just the other day. So much like a man, I just had to say, son, I'm proud of you.
Good night, Paul.
Can you sit for a while? He shook his head and he said with a smile,
You're welcome, Pat. Thank you.
Dad is to borrow the car.
Good night, Mike. Thank you for the love and the tip jar tonight.
Again, I have
See you guys on Sunday. Come on out.
and the cats in the cradle and the silver spoon. Little boy blue and the man in the moon. When you're coming home, son, I don't know when, but we'll get together.
Take good care of yourself, Mike.
You know we'll have a good time there.
Good night, Mike. Cheers to you. See you guys on Sunday night, 8 p.m. I'm going to be doing the song The Gift for the first time. ever, some version of it. Good night, Karen. Thank you for the love here.
Since retired, my son's moved away. I called him up just the other day. I said, I'd like to see you if you don't mind. He said, I'd love to, Dad, if I could find the time. You see, my new job's a hassle and the kids have the flu, but it's sure nice talking to you, Dad.
Good night, Mount Squad.
It's sure nice talking to you. And as I hung up the phone, it occurred to me he'd grown up just like me. My boy was just like me.
I don't recall that.
And the cats
I'm not afraid of a fried onion burger, though.
Little boy blue and the man in the moon. When he
Good night, y'all.
comes home, son, I don't know when.
In the fall,
Get together then, Dad.
in the fall, we're going to be doing interviews and themes again. We're going to start up when I can guarantee there's a better crowd. I know I'm fighting with the summer hours. Probably end up moving the show to Wednesday nights in the fall, so keep an eye out for that as well. Good night, you guys. Thank you so much for taking care of each other here and taking care of me. And we'll see you on Sunday night. Cheers.